The next one. Would you be okay with your friend doing business with your enemy?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I can't go to the Max B party because you're my friend. Yeah.
Why?
Because you my friend.
What?
Yeah. Talk about it.
I heard some shit about you. I heard some shit about you on the internet.
About me too, man.
I heard you got kicked. What they say?
All flavors. Got that horsepower, baby. That's a nice bigger valve. I use it myself.
Yeah, they did. He said you was there. He said you was out. I didn't even remember. This was crazy.
That's what they told me.
He said he was out. The internet kicked you off.
Kicked off. I can't rap about it no more.
Well, people don't know. You see, both of us had different opinions, and I think it's dope that because I always feel like two things can be true at the same time.
Right.
Right? You felt one way, I felt another way.
Right.
You went to the party, but you had already had a conversation. Talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like I never was around him, Max. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we had our own relationship through who we know or whatever. And me being around Jim as long as I've been around Jim, and Jim being around my moms and my kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta holler at Capo, like, yo, bro, how you feel about that? Because I got invited directly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna definitely have that convo with bro before I just pop up and he gotta hear about it. Like, that's just me.
No, it's definitely honoring that, bro. And I think, like I was saying, like me and Fad was talking earlier, as individual men, we don't always have to have the same opinion, but right? I felt like because of the relationship I didn't live with Capo over the last 5 or 6 years, that I just felt like it wasn't in me to go stand next to anybody he had an issue with or whatever, because the relationship is strong and it's past.
Man, this whole thing is looking wild right now. Either this is the slickest podcast rollout of the year, or somebody at the Let's Rap About It podcast is packing up their desk tonight. Because there's no way this timing wasn't intentional. It's just too perfect. Last week, after Mino decided not to show up to Max B's welcome home party, out of respect for his loyalty to Jim Jones, the internet was buzzing nonstop. But then the very next day, Dave East walked into Max's dinner like it was a regular Tuesday, smiling, relaxing, acting like the room wasn't dipped in tension. And that right there had the streets going crazy. Some people hopped online saying Dave East was moving disloyal. Others pushed back, saying Dave had nothing to do with that beef. Dave's done records with Max B. They cool. And honestly, that's fair. Dave never had any issues with Max, so why would he skip a dinner he was personally invited to? And trust, Dave wasn't losing sleep over the noise. He wasn't feeding into the back and forth. He knew he was good with Max. He knew he was good with Max's people. And he figured they were all going to end up crossing paths that same weekend anyway. That's exactly why Dave stepped out in that dinner fit like it was the first day of senior year. The man came prepared. Dave kept telling people straight up, I know how this rap game works. One week, everybody yelling, the next week they hugging like nothing ever happened. The only one who ends up looking stupid is the guy who picked a side too quick. He's been preaching that forever. Then yesterday, that brand new podcast episode leaked, and whoever leaked it knew exactly what they were doing because the audio was insane.
Yeah, they did. He said you was there. He said you was out. I didn't even remember. This was crazy. That's what they told me. He said he was out. The internet kicked you off.
I can't rap about it no more.
But people don't know. You see, both of us had different opinions, and I think it's dope that because I always feel like two things can be true at the same time.
Right.
Right? You felt one way, I felt another way.
Right.
You went to the party, but you had already had a conversation. Talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like I never was around him, Max. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we had our own relationship through who we know or whatever. And me being around Jim as long as I've been around Jim, and Jim being around my moms and my kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta holler at Capo. Like, yo, bro, how you feel about that? Because I got invited directly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna definitely have that convo with bro before I just pop up and he got to hear about it. Like, that's just me.
No, it's definitely honoring, bro. And I think, like I was saying, like me and Fad was talking earlier, as individual men, we don't always have to have the same feeling, right? I felt like because of the relationship I didn't build with Captain over the last 5 or 6 years, that I just felt like it wasn't in me to go stand next to anybody he had an issue with or whatever, because the relationship is strong and it's past.
Dave East finally broke down his whole reasoning to Mino and Jim Jones, and he sounded calm but solid, like he meant every word. And look, I already know people in the comments are gonna joke, why a grown man checking in with another grown man about going to a party? But honestly, I respect it. That's grown communication. I'd rather somebody tell me straight up, yo, I know you not rocking with this person right now, but they got hookah, bottles, the vibe's crazy. I'm sliding. I just don't want you shocked when you see me dap them up or say, welcome home. That's maturity. I don't know what Jim really feels deep down, but you gotta salute Dave East for not jumping into beef like a rookie. And let's be real, this is perfect podcast content. He knows the whole internet is waiting to hear how he talks about Max B. He knows everybody wants to hear the tone behind the words. And then things got even messier. In that leaked audio, the whole room went quiet when Dave started explaining how fast the streets flipped on him. One minute he's getting hyped up, the next minute people calling him fake just because he showed Max B some love. That pressure was hitting from every angle. Dave said the second those dinner photos hit the internet, his phone lit up non-stop. People texting him like he committed a felony, asking why he showed up,
was at the Jets
who
game
invited him,
yesterday.
who he sat
Now,
near,
Mano, you were
all
there, and
types of
people were
nonsense.
believing that
People
y'all
like
were
folks
together.
trying to paint him as a
absolutely not. I didn't even see him. People gotta understand it's an 80,000 stadium.
You know, and the reason why it was such a big deal is because you have
because I
let's
said,
rap about it with Jim Jones.
Right. Understand that I got a relationship with him. So my whole thing is this: I really understand that I don't come from the same world a lot of people come from. If I got a relationship with you that extends past professionalism and it's personal, I'm at your home and I know your parents, right? I just don't feel right if you at odds with somebody else, right? Knowing that we got a personal relationship, going out my way to go congregate or party with them, right? Now, that's a choice. Seeing them somewhere else is not, right? Because two things can be true at the same time. I can respect my relationship that I got with you, but at the same time, it don't mean no disrespect to somebody else. It means that I'm just clear on where I stand.
So would you have taken a picture if y'all did run into each other?
I mean, I can't say that, right? Because the truth of the matter is it didn't happen, right? That man just gave back 75 years, so that should be the narrative, not a made up narrative about a football game. And
Method Man was there too, by the way. He's the photographer.
He was the cameraman.
Crazy.
And my choice in my relationship, see, this is what I'm saying. If my relationship with you is more than professional, then I'm gonna respect my relationship. That's just who I am as a man.
What if you had, because you and Max B were cool before all this.
Yeah, we was cool. He started a lot of people don't know he started his career by coming to Brooklyn to record with us.
Right.
Early on, before his affiliation with Jim Jones. This is a fact.
So what does that mean for that relationship then? Because you guys did have a friendship too.
But it's never been this extensive as the relationship that I got with Capo. Now listen to this. I don't think no man would feel no way about that because it's respect. I'm saying this is a man that I break bread with. We get money together. We got business together. We do family things together, right? So that relationship flourished in the last 5 years to a different level. Okay. So that's just the same as mine, as me and you, right? Our relationship, I'm at your home. I know your parents. That's a different level of relationship. Right. I can't, my principle is not going to allow me to just, go out my way to congregate with people that you feel like you got a problem with, even if I'm not pumping that, even if I think that the problem should be over.
Yeah. Which because you do think.
But that's not me. That's not my call.
It's not your call. You would like it to be over, and you
100%.
Yes. Okay.
I would love for all of New York to be
because Max B has said that he squashed things with Jim Jones.
Right.
But Jim Jones has not yet squashed
but
it.
I'm the one that been out here pumping New York Unity for the last 5, 6 years, 7 years or whatever. So I would love if that was a perfect world. But check this out. That's not my call. And I can't tell another man how to handle his issues. All I can do is say, look, this is the side that my relationship flourished on this side.
Then he told Mino and Jim straight up, I'm cool with both of you, and I'm cool with Max. I'm not burning bridges over drama that never involved me. And that whole room felt that, because he wasn't wrong. He's standing between two different crews, trying to move like a grown man without getting dragged into old wounds. And the craziest part, Dave said he didn't even expect the internet to explode like this. He thought the dinner was going to stay low-key until somebody in that room started posting videos like they were getting a check from a gossip page. Once that happened, he knew he had to address everything head-on the podcast and speak his truth. But the moment that had everybody stunned was when Dave revealed what happened before he even walked into that dinner. He said people around the city were already whispering, trying to make it look like he picked a side before he even chose his outfit. That's how fast things spin when your name sits next to Max B and Jim Jones at the same time. Dave said he started getting calls from people telling him, yo, he knew people were gonna twist it later, right? Folks were already calling his phone like, this might come back on you. And he said he just laughed. He wasn't beefing with anybody. He told him straight, I'm showing up to celebrate a man finally touching freedom after years behind those walls. And that alone had people uneasy, because nobody knew how the story would swing. Then he dropped something that froze the whole room. He said he walked in expecting maybe a few cameras here and there, but he wasn't ready for the dinner to look like a full-blown film set. Lights everywhere, phones up, people whispering, folks lining up angles like they were shooting a docu-series. Dave said right then he knew something was getting leaked, because that vibe was way too staged to stay on lock. And when he told Maya and Jim that, both of them went silent, because they already knew what he meant. Someone in that room wasn't just celebrating Max B's return. They were trying to manufacture a moment, and they wanted Dave East dead center in the frame. At the end of the day, Dave showing up proves something people forget. Everybody has to grow eventually. Nobody's out here trying to fight forever, no one is trying to spiral, and nobody wants to end up locked up at this age. Most of these guys are in their 40s and 50s now. The history they've lived through shouldn't control the rest of their lives. If Jim Jones could find a way to squash things with French Montana after everything they went through, there's no reason he can't eventually sit down with Max B too. It might take time, but trust, that moment is coming. Honestly, I wouldn't even be shocked if Max B popped up on Let's Rap About It sooner than people expect. Jump in the comments and let me know what you think about Dave East giving Jim the heads up. And make sure you subscribe to Drip Zen. Share the video, drop a comment, tap like, and hit that hype this video button so the algorithm keeps pushing this content.